12.4, energy transfers. An energy pyramid shows either the relative number of organisms within each level. So for instance, if we're looking at this pyramid here, we can see that the producers are on the bottom and they have a greater area or bigger size piece than herbivores or even decomposers. So this would say that the number of producers is much greater than the number of decomposers in an ecosystem. So that's how it can depict the relative number of organisms. It can also show the amount of energy available at each level. Because there are lots of producers, which are plants, the amount of energy stored within all of the plants on Earth is much larger than all of the herbivores on Earth, which is much larger than all of the energy contained within all of the decomposers on Earth. So the amount of energy that all of those organisms would be considered on Earth. Energy is lost from the food chain at each level. You did see in our previous slide that there were arrows coming out the side. About 10% of the energy from each level is even transferred to the level above. Okay, now why? So energy is lost because organisms are not eaten. For instance, not every blade of grass is eaten by the consumers. So because there's some left over. Some animals die without being eaten. So not everything is passed up the food chain. Organisms use some of their energy for growth, bodily functions like digestion and circulation, and reproduction. This energy isn't passed on when that organism is eaten by something else. Energy remains in organisms when they die. Decomposers break them down and extract that remaining energy. So they may skip a level where decomposers break it down. So plants die, we leave it to become compost. Decomposers break that down, but decomposers don't take all of the energy from those plants. Some of it is returned back to the soil. Energy transformations are also never 100% efficient. Some energy is always lost to heat. So we're looking at heat as in the body heat of organisms. There's some practice on page 247 of your textbook. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4 would be helpful here.